Right, well I hope you enjoyed that, even if it didn't fool most of you. I mean, most of you knew exactly what was going on through that. Hopefully you didn't see anything, but then with a bit of knowledge we'll know exactly what went on. I've been kicking this idea around for a couple of days, trying to figure out the best way of getting the cards to swap packets. And I've had a couple of ideas. I'll show you them once I've done this one. The way I actually came up with, if you didn't know, was to start off by showing you the entire packet so you can see that there's no odd coloured cards in the packet basically. Then obviously do it with the other packet, just to show that they are all from the one deck. Then it's a completely free choice by the spectator, so I just decided to dribble the cards for them to say stop and then select a card. Showed them the card, in this case the 6 of clubs. Then as I'm putting it into the packet, I'm actually stealing it out of the packet in my hand. I'll give you a side on view on this. Put it into the packet. Now a couple of things to remember on this. When the first time I tried doing this, I was pushing it in and I was just doing that, and you can see where the thumb is sticking out like you're doing a very bad palm. Yeah, gives it away. Naturally when you're doing it, you'd just get the card, you'd stick it into the packet, and as you're pushing it in, that thumb would come to the back of the packet to push it in square, right? So you've got to make sure that you get that thumb to go to the back. So I thought, stick it part of the way in, let them see it sticking out. Then as you come over, you just get your little finger, top joint on your little finger, just to get that corner of the card. Using them 3 fingers just to go across the front to hide it. Then you're just going to push it in on an angle, get that thumb to there, and then just slide. Keep pressure on the packet, otherwise you get that happening, a big woo coming up. So you push the cards in, you come in and grab that, and then you're just pushing it in, thumb to the back, sliding your middle finger along the edge of the packet, and you've got that card well hidden. Now that's an unusual way to have your hand. That's why it's a good idea to straight away, as soon as you've done it, grab hold of the packet with that hand. Takes the emphasis off your fingers being bent a bit funny. Pick this packet up, put that packet down, then as you're coming over, you're just going to let that card drop down in your hand so it goes right underneath that packet, and then you get a card selected out of this one, making sure not to do that because you'll see it. So you just leave 1 or 2 cards down and dribble all over the table. Very, very nice. Well, not really. I wasn't much bottom what I was doing. You dribble, they select the card. You do the exact same thing again. Show them that card. Put it so far into the packet. Come over, your little finger will bend on it. You'll get your thumb to the back. You'll slide across. You'll grab that packet. And then you'll pick this packet up again. Put that down where this one has just been. Because you don't want to go all the way over there, because you just might get a glimpse through the gap that way. Or if you have your hand too far that way, they'll get a glimpse that way. So put it down here so you've got all the card hidden. And again, you just slide that to the bottom of that packet. Right, so at this point, you've got 1 card on the bottom of that packet and 1 card on the bottom of that packet. Now, I've just done a tin overpass. So I just picked up half of the packet. I'll do this exposed, turned up half of the packet, flipped that packet out, turn that one down onto the top of it, turned up that way. And from the front, you just have to watch you don't leave a little window, because if you leave a little window there, they'll just see that packet either underneath, or they'll see that packet just in that gap there going across, which is a big no-no. So you want to make sure all of your hand is covering that gap as you do your little flip over, turn that packet over onto the top of it and continue to turn and put it down facing up. Then do the exact same thing with this one. The idea behind this, in case you didn't get onto it, is I'm basically showing you, look, it's a brown packet. You see the window there? It's a brown packet. And put it down. Now this next part probably didn't come through on the video. It was to try and make it look as if I've changed the green packet for the brown packet and the brown packet for the green packet. So when I turned that over and seen it was the green one, I very quickly had a look at that one to see, no, it didn't work. You have an idea. Well, let's just try and change the one card. And you spread it out, and lo and behold, there's the brown one in the green pack, and there's the green one in the brown pack. The green card is the one that went into the green packet, and the brown card is obviously the one that went into the brown packet. Right, I hope that was clear. Right, other ways I had thought of doing it. Well, for one, I thought about using a duplicate card, but only in one packet. Look at that. I should have started from the other side. And I was using the King of Clubs. So I'll start with the King of Clubs on the bottom of that packet and have a duplicate King of Clubs with a little mark on it. I don't know if you can see that right in the corner. Just a little mark, just so you can see, and have that in there. Now, you'd start off with the one with the duplicate on the bottom. And you'd have a spectator pick a card doing this way. And all you're going to do is spread so many cards out, close up, cull that card out underneath as you carry on spreading. And then that card then will just, I'll pull it down, slide into the middle of the packet as they say they want that card. Obviously they're not seeing that. Then you'll show them the card. You can put it into the middle of the packet, and the way I done this one was controlling it to the bottom and then just copying it into the hand, moving your hand out of the way as you put that packet down, pick this one up, put that card to the bottom, and now you want the King of Clubs picking. So again, you do the same thing. You'd spread a couple of the cards out, you'd come in, you'd cull that card out underneath, and you're just looking for your mark to get them to pick that card. And again, you'll close your packet up and that card is already in the middle. Then you can just get that card, show them that, and you can just put that somewhere in the middle. Don't do that, because there's a good chance you will see the brown card. So you just get that one, push it straight in, but do the same kind of actions. Do your little click, then you can spread that one out and you'll see the green one in there, and you can spread that one out and you see the brown one in there, and that one's the King of Clubs, and that one is the Three of Hearts. A nice easier way of doing it using a duplicate. Now where did I put that duplicate? There, get that out of the packet. So that was the first way I thought of doing it, using a duplicate. But as I say, I wanted to try and do it without using a duplicate. Another way I thought of doing it was getting the card selected, putting it in and controlling it to the bottom, and then doing a little steal off with the finger and catching it into the hand. But this time I was thinking about turning the card over so it went to the bottom facing up. Then you get a card selected out of that one, and you do the same thing. It'll go in, you'll control it to the bottom, and then you just whip it out into your hand as you pick that packet up, put that one down, turn that card over onto the bottom, a bit neater than that. And again, just do any kind of a pass just to get that card into the middle. You do a Herman pass with hay, do a classic pass with hay, or again just go into doing a turnover pass. Turnover pass would have worked right on this one for the obvious reason. You're showing the packet, you're turning it over, then you do your little magic gesture, and then you'll spread that out and you see a green card. You'll spread that out and you see a brown card. You can pull the brown card out of there, and then you can turn this packet over to show it's the green one. You can pull the green card out of there and then turn that packet over to show it's the brown one. Then you show that the green card and the brown card are obviously jumped from packets. So that was another way I thought of doing it. Yeah, another way without using a duplicate was again using the cop basically. well, not the cop, getting it into your hand, pulling it away, putting that one to there, getting that card selected, putting that into the middle, getting it to the bottom, popping that out your hand, picking that up, putting that to the bottom, and then going through doing a little spread, come in, slide that card out, close your packet up, just to show that the cards are all of the one colour. Come in, slide that out as you carry on doing that, just to show that they're all the one colour. Do a little click, then you can spread that out, and then you can spread that out, and then there's a brown one, wallop, and there's the green one. Although I didn't show you, you know what happened. So there was a couple of thoughts I had originally for doing it, and then as I say, I just settled on the swip out, where you're sticking it in and then you're just doing that to pull it away in your hand, grabbing the packet, putting it down, but you've got the card in your hand. So there's a couple of different ways you can practice depending on your skill level, yeah, and how confident you are. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed all of that. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.